The Bison have been known for many position groups throughout their recent dynasty. Their NFL caliber quarterbacks, their dominant front seven on defense, and their offensive line up front. I was up bright and early with the Bison to catch up with this year's incoming group of offensive linemen who feature plenty of familiar faces. Experience is one of the most valuable qualities you can have in a college football player, and one particular position group is bringing plenty of that to the table for North Dakota State. The offensive line, or the Rams as they've been collectively named, will be bringing back 4 of their starting 5 players from last season, and 7 of them played in 10 or more games last year. A level of experience you rarely see on the same line at the college level.
I think that puts us really far ahead of the game. Just having that experience, you know, we have 9 guys that have started a game here. So just having that experience and kind of knowing what to expect in that regard is really, really beneficial for us.
Being in the Missouri Valley, we're a run-heavy offense, and having guys like Nash, Cody return, Jalen, Jake, Kubis, you know, having 4 or 5 starters return is huge to how we're going to be successful next year, you know, in the run game.
With all that time playing next to each other comes 2 more big intangibles: chemistry and cohesiveness, 2 factors that are crucial for an offensive line.
If one piece is missing, then it's not going to work. So when all 5 guys are on the same wavelength and thinking the same, you know, knowing what they got to do each and every play, it's going to be beneficial.
It's like the wave in the ocean. We all got to move together, and you know, if one guy moves the wrong way or does the wrong thing, then it kind of messes up everybody else. So we all have to be in sync and flow together.
The Rams now get to spend their spring working on their craft so they can prepare to defend their title in the fall. For some, this is their first normal taste of spring ball due to the COVID pandemic.
That's an issue that we're having to work through now in terms of catching some guys up. You know, normally guys have so many reps by the time they get here because of double repping, because of the spring and the fall. So from our standpoint now, like, to get a true off-season development, Coach Kramer in the weight room, our guys out in the fall, like, that's huge for us to finally have one of those, you know, after not having one for 2 years.
It's nice to, you know, have this time to really work on skills and stuff that, you know, in the fall I wasn't too confident on, things that Coach Larson wants me to work on.
You know, I'm having a lot of fun. It's kind of, you know, it sounds kind of messed up, but I kind of like waking up a little bit earlier and getting to practice, and you know, it's just more time you get to hang out with your friends. You know, you get to look at it that way.
The game of football is won in the trenches, and this group of big guys up front are hoping their wealth of experience gives them that extra push. The only member of that starting front not returning is NFL draft prospect Cordell Volson. Cordell's actually been at practice this spring working with his former teammates. Shows you how deep-rooted that connection is for the offensive line.
It's amazing to me, too, as a team, went from having 2 elite quarterbacks with Carson Wentz and Trey Lance, then just bullying people and ground pounding the last couple of years.
It helps when you have those big guys up front.
That certainly does.
Thanks, Devin.